یومندم برگشتیم با یه ویدیو دیگه. مستر بیست دوباره یه دونه ویدیو خفن درست کرده، رفته توی ایشن تمپل که میشه حدودا یه بنای تاریخی حدودا 1000 ساله که وسط یه جنگلیه و مثل اینکه خیلی منطقه خطرناکیه و حدودا 100 ساعت اونجا سروایو کرده. حالا من نمیدونم چه اتفاقی قراره بیفته، نمیدونم چه کاریه. منم مثل خودتونم ولی زیرنویس فارسی داریم. بزنید با هم دیگه بریم ببینیم بچه‌ها. اگه ویدیو خاصی هم هستش که میخواد من بهش ریاکت کنم تو کامنت ها واسم بنویسید بچه‌ها. ممنونم. کارشو میکنید. زیرنویس فارسی 2000 سال است بچه‌ها. 2000 سال است. ببخشید. اوکی. پشمام چقدر خوشگل بود. اون چقدر خوشگل بود حاجی. ولی بچه ها پشماتون بدید بچه ها. تیم ادیت مستر بیست خیلی قویه. یعنی مثلا میشینی این ویدیو رو نگاه میکنی که مثلا قشنگ دقت میکنی میبینی ادیت های ریزی که داخلش دارن. خیلی تیم ادیتش خفنه. بکنم چندین نفرم با هم کار میکنن. خیلی خفنه. ادیت ویدیوهاش خیلی خفنه.
Dibs on going first.
That's fine with me.
پشمام.
This temple is over 2000 years old.
پشمام. حاجی بعد یه چیزی که اینجور ویدیوها رو خیلی از نظر من باحال میکنه اینه که خیلی لاجیکلی بخوای بهش فکر کنی ماها دسترسی نخواهیم داشت به اینجور جاها. یعنی قرار مثلا اگه داشته باشم نمیریم ببینیم. این چه میگم مثلا بالا نمیشی برید بخوای فلان جا 100 ساعت تو فلان بنای تاریخی بمونی. این چه میگم واسه همین یکم باحالش میکنه. بعد پشما
Wrong. That is not his toilet. That is his earring.
Yeah, Jimmy.
So here's the thing. This place is actually a pyramid built on top of a pyramid. So the deeper we go in, the older things get. Be careful, boys. So sketchy, Jimmy. Can't believe the government's letting us.
بسیشو بکن سه تا هرم داخل همدیگه است. یا خدا.
It really is crazy. Not even archaeologists are allowed to go back here. How deep underground are we? And after navigating this ginormous ancient temple, we finally made it to the end. Now that we're at the end, you said you had a surprise.
Yes, this has been found in the last 2 decades.
Whoa, what?
It is a funerary
the
mask.
fuck?
This is the face of one of the kings of the Snake Kingdom.
The Mayans used masks like this one to shield those that have passed away from dangers on their journey to the underworld. Can I hold it? This was made over 1,000 years ago.
Yes.
Which means my great-great-great-great-great-grandparents weren't even alive. Why is this not in a museum? Why is a YouTuber holding this? Get this away from me. Take it.
Don't tell anybody.
Okay. I totally won't show 200 million people. That's it for this temple.
What's happening? What are you
We're in the middle
doing?
of a giant city with multiple other ancient temples. And later in
Holy
this video,
shit.
even visiting the 7th wonder of the world.
او بچه یکی از عجایب 7 گانه رو قراره ببینیم. اسمش یادم نمیاد. حاجی من مار بدم میاد. من واقعا مار بدم میاد.
Is that a monkey? Sir.
چه میزنه؟ اوت.
Is that a monkey?
حاجی نه دستاش هم کشین سایه داره.
Sir. Well guys, this is where we're going to be camping tonight.
پشمام
We still have over a dozen temples to explore. I need you guys to get some good sleep because this video is just getting started.
حاجی حس میکنم خیلی کم به خطرناکی دارم.
Good morning, boys. Morning. First things first, we need to explore the rest of this massive abandoned city. And looking at it now, it's hard to imagine what it might have looked like. And so I'll just show you. Over 100,000 people used to live in this city. That's what that used to look like. This is what they think these roads look like.
Holy shit, حاجی ادیت رو راجع همین میگفتم. خیلی خفنه.
Witness magnificent artwork like this. Whoa, this is
Holy
One of my
shit.
favorite part of these videos is when we take old paintings and bring them to life. So this is our best estimation of what they represent.
Bro, this is so cool.
This is a rare glimpse into what the life of a Mayan looked like 2,500 years ago. This is amazing.
No one really thought that was a
حاجی
llama.
2500 سال پیش.
Because look, I thought that was the eye, that was the mouth, and I thought that was the leg.
Yeah, I thought you were smart. And after I picked on Nolan, Nolan returned the favor to Tariq with the spider.
Tariq, don't move. Stop.
Wait. Tariq's gonna quit. My friends have a strange way of having fun, but the Mayan way was arguably strange. We're standing where a ball court used to exist over 2,000 years ago. This was the first ever team sport to use a ball.
پشمام.
Also, the captain of the
توپ
losing team's
فوتبال
head got cut
داشتن.
off.
Yes.
What?
The
چی؟
captain of the losing team's head got cut off.
Yes.
تیم بازنده کاپیتانش درش قطع شده. سر چی داشتید بازی میکردید مگه؟ پشمام. چرا میخنده یارو؟
The Mayans are crazy, man.
What the fuck?
This is huge.
Yeah, so
Holy shit.
Why don't we build temples like this today? Around 2,000 years ago, this is where the king and his queen lived. But 2,500 years ago, this is what it looked like. Massive crowds of people would gather here and even wait for hours just for a chance to see the king. And here it is today. Let's go check it out.
پشمام.
Okay.
2,000 years ago, the king would probably stand here and watch sports from his palace. Kind of cool. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
It's kind of like a labyrinth.
Yes, because if you want to protect your king,
You make it
you make
confusing.
it confusing.
Ernesto, be honest with me. Has anyone ever pressed
هیچ
this
کننده
lock
درستش
to
میکنم.
see if it reveals hidden treasure?
I will not do it.
How about this one? How about this
Nah.
one? You're telling me the king didn't build a hidden treasure room 2,600 years ago?
Maybe yes, but it's hidden.
With the hopes
آره
of
حاجی،
finding the
خیلی
king's
سخته
treasure,
پیدا
we
کردن.
ventured to a
شانسش
cave
خیلی کمه.
deep in the jungle where the treasure may lie.
Hey, Jimmy did not say anything about bats, bro.
Oh my god, yo,
Oh
there's
my
so
God.
many bats.
They just flew right behind our heads.
The Mayas, they
They're
used to
got
think that this is
full
the mouth of the monster of the earth.
Look above us right now. We're surrounded by bats. Thousands of bats swarming us.
Bats,
Dude, it's a
money.
bat tornado.
If there is a Mayan treasure there, it's under tons of
Bat poop.
bat poop.
I feel like I've already found my treasure. This is beautiful. We're gonna leave. There's a lot of bats. I would prefer if you go fast.
Oh, I got boot on. Oh!
For me,
Aye.
this is a real treasure.
یعنی چی؟ خب پاش میرینم.
Okay, the left. We gotta get out of here. There's absolutely no treasure here.
But there's still one more temple that might have treasure. And because it's already dark out,
Yeah,
boys,
what
light
the
your torches
fudge?
and let's go on an adventure. If our torches
Holy
go out
shit.
before we get to an ancient temple, I'm gonna be very sad. Temple. This is so much cooler with just torches. Let's see
Okay.
what this bad boy looks like. I feel like an ancient adventure. But as it turns out, all right, it's a dead end. This didn't go well either. Everything's a dead end. Oh my god, what was that? There's like a monkey up there. Is that a monkey or a jaguar?
Why is this video becoming scary all of a sudden?
Make sure you sleep well tonight because I have a big surprise for you in the morning. Let me guess. You guys
surprise
thought the
شی هست به
dozens of
نظرتون؟
ancient temples in this city was the entire video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Send the helicopter back? Because to explore even further, we were going to need a
Whoa.
lift.
I'm climbing these stairs like a dog. We're almost there.
Holy shit. چقدر بالا بوده مگه؟
More temples! And where we're going has some of the craziest ancient... Let's go
اون
explore
دختره کی
more
بود؟
temples! And where we're
زنم سرویس این؟ دم.
going has some of the
فکر
craziest
میکنم
ancient
فکر میکنم دارم
remains
سرویس باشه
ever
بچه‌ها.
built by mankind. And to kick off this location, we're gonna visit this bad boy, which the Mayans used to call the gateway to the underworld. Back in the day, there used to be giant fangs here. What happened to them?
They fell off.
That seems logical. Let's go explore. Whoa. This is awesome.
There's some very special features that I love, like that structure in the middle.
Wow. I'm gonna guess this building was the temple.
Was it for sacrifices?
Yes, you get it.
Yes! I got something right.
What a nerd.
Bro lost his hat.
But what our guide really wanted to show us was a cave which Mayans believed humans emerged from.
The Maya believe that humanity came from a cave.
Deep inside of there is what they call the tree of life. And they believe that all of us spawned from this very majestic, beautiful tree deep in
نه
this cave.
بابا
It's so secret that we're
پشمام.
gonna do a ceremony to ask for permission to the spirits of the cave.
If I was a betting man, I'd say the spirits are gonna reject Nolan. as we entered the caves. Whoa. Okay.
هولی شیت درخت لایف رو میخوایم ببینیم بچه، درخت زندگی رو میخوایم ببینیم الان.
What is he doing now?
هولی شیت.
He's purifying the entrance of the cave.
And it's here where we would seek the approval of the gods. Naturally, I wasn't worried at all. But were the gods really about to let Nolan enter this sacred place? I hope they accept me.
هولی شیت.
I think it's good. Oh,
حاجی واقعا باور دارم.
what's he doing? Is he good? Come on. The spirits didn't reject him.
Thank goodness.
So, with the gods officially on our side, we started our journey for the Tree of Life. But the deeper into the cave we went, the hotter it got. Is it just me or is it only
چقدر
getting
گرم
hotter?
بوده مگه؟
It's getting hotter and the air is going to be more difficult to breathe.
More difficult to breathe, yeah.
اوه.
The deeper you go in the cave, the thinner the air gets. I don't know if you can see the sweat. It's really hot here.
This cave just keeps on going. But at least there's no bats.
تو تمام
Everything you
نمیشه.
guys are seeing now, the Mayans didn't want us to see. They literally tried sealing this off.
Imagine being a Maya
پشمام.
2,000 years ago.
اینجا رو
see this
بستن
beautiful
چند بار.
cave, all of
هولی
a
چه
sudden,
قدم
see this
راه
beautiful
رفتن.
Whoa.
and the amazing tree.
Oh. Am I the only one that thought the Tree of Life was an actual tree?
Yes, this is it. This is a sacred ceiba that holds the sky.
Are these pots around it the same pots the Mayans created?
Yes, sir. So on the tall ones, they put incense and they burn it to get the attention of the gods.
This is very cool. If you were a Mayan thousands of years ago and actually believe that this is where humans came from, I understand why they thought this was so sacred.
Of course, of course.
But this cave is about to get really dangerous because where we're going next, we will literally need an oxygen tank to breathe. Why do I keep doing things in videos that could kill me?
آه بقیه ویدیوشن. حاجی آره کار خطرناک زیاد میکنه مستر بیست. منم نمیفهمم حقیقتشو بگم.
How deep are we going?
About 2 football fields.
Yo,
I'm saying.
I'm gonna stay up here. You're always backing out on it. He said there was no oxygen. I don't want to hear it.
And Nolan may have been onto something because at the literal first thing our guide wanted to show us.
Oh,
Whoa.
yes. I'm dizzy and
Oh, you're good? Hey,
no, I'm good, I'm good.
whether you like it or not, you're gonna get some oxygen. Breathe. Anyways, what were you saying?
Well, there's some ceramic pot shards.
Whoa, this is so cool. Can I take one home?
Well, you will go to jail.
I would go to jail?
Yes, sir.
All right, I won't take one home.
پشما. یه دونه سنگ هم نمیتونن توش بردارن ببرن.
They're so gullible. Time to blend in and scare them.
Look at all the bats in this tunnel. Let's
Holy
continue. Wait, I actually, unironically, I don't know. Do bats bite humans?
I found a hiding spot. Oh, there's a bat.
Jimmy, get you a hit of this oxygen. So we're only getting deeper. Here, get you some. Air's getting thicker. But as we got closer to the end, we were confronted by the final boss of this secret tunnel.
See those the stalactites?
Wait, Jimmy, behind you is the biggest spider in the world.
Oh
Oh
What did the
my
Mayans
God.
give the insects down here? Why do you think the world's
Holy
largest
shit,
spider is at the end of
چقدر
a secret tunnel in the most sacred place of the Mayans?
It's protecting something.
What do you think?
I think so.
So instead of fighting the final boss, we let the secret
وای
tunnel
منم
keep its secrets.
برمیگشتم. منم
Oh
برمیگشتم.
my gosh. That was terrifying.
I almost threw the oxygen tank right at your face.
And after escaping with our lives, we
I
were
know.
exhausted. So we headed to our new camp to turn
Holy
in.
shit,
Because
حاجی
not
خیلی
only were we
عنکبوت
gonna need
گنده
our
بود.
energy for the
تو
seventh
ذهنم
wonder of
نمیره
the
بیرون.
world. But for day 4, I wanted to know what the Mayans did for fun. Starting with the first ever team-based game to use a ball. Over 3,000 years ago, the Mayans invented the
آره
game
اینو
of
دیده
pins,
بودم
where
توی
you
یکی
score by
از
shooting a ball through a
کارتون الدورادو. بچه کارتون الدورادو رو کیا دیدن؟ کارتون الدورادو یکی از خفن ترین کارتون بود. اگه اشتباه نکنم تو الدورادو یه بازی شبیه این داشتن میکردن اونجا که میرن کلی گنج منزو رو پیدا میکنن. اگه اینو درست بودم که تو کامنت ها واقعا بنویسه اینو. پشمام بچه‌ها. هولی شیت.
small hoop, kind of like basketball. Only you can't use your hands or your feet. But remember what we said all the way back in day 2.
با تخماش اومد بزنم پس.
Head would get cut off. The head.
This is hard.
Honestly, we're gonna get the hang of it. And although we started to get a handle on the ball, it's safe to say we were still far from scoring. So I even brought in our camera guys to help out. But even then, failure after failure only brought us countless more failures. We might not ever score. But in ancient times, giving up meant literally losing your head.
No one's
Pashmo.
gonna stand up, bro.
And so failure after failure continued until... After a long day of this
What?
brutal sport, the surviving
خدا
players might
خواهش
enjoy it by
اسپید
heading
به
down a
کجا
single
رسیده؟
very
همه داره
relaxing
دارن
dip in the natural pools. And while I'm not cutting
کی
any
منکرفت بود دیدی؟ حاجی اینجا رو دقیقا نگاه کن بگو شبیه منکرفت نبود این مسیری که در رفتش داخل
celebrated by heading down a sinkhole for a relaxing dip in
لیچیلی این منکرفت با شیدره منکرفت با شیدر
the natural pools. And
پشما
while I'm not cutting any heads off, Nolan did lose at pits.
او مای گاد نه آمادگیشو داشته دیگه نولان پشمام چقدر خفنه این
And although a swim in the cenote is refreshing, the
Pashmo.
craziest Mayan temple, a literal seventh wonder of the world, is still to come. But first,
هنو آخری رو ندیدیم
Mayan dinner. So everything you're seeing here is what the
Oh
Mayans used to
my
eat over
fucking
1,000
god
years ago. As you've heard throughout this
نه نه غذا نشون نده به من غذا نشون نده به من
video, they worship the corn god. And if you don't know, corn is a main
Corn
ingredient in
god?
tortillas. Whoever's editing this, did the Mayans invent tacos, yes or no? To our final night, cheers. Enjoy the Mayan tacos. And to wrap up the night, we have a special Mayan dessert, the brand new Feastables peanut butter cups.
Fuck that,
brand
Mr.
how much
Beast.
peanut butter? The brand new Feastables. Just note that I'm giving away $500,000.
من تبلیغ من تبلیغ مثل چی نمید بکنم که fuck that fuck that I'm not getting paid I'm not getting paid I'm not getting paid
The Temple of Kukulkan.
Kukulkan.
So cool. I can't believe
holy shit چقدر هم گونده
Kukulkan is one of
است
the 7 wonders of the world, partially for its grand size, but weirdly enough, also for the way it sounds. The Mayans somehow constructed this in a way where if you clap in front of it, you hear what sounds like a laser coming back at you. Anyways.
What the fuck اینو میدونست من اینو نمیدونستم
Laser coming back at you. Anyways,
holy shit
at the top of this pyramid is a temple so sacred to
خیلی
the locals
خفنه.
that no one is allowed up there, which begs the question of what Mayan secrets lay in that ancient room. Out of respect for the culture and all the people who hold this very sacred, we are not going to touch the temple. Instead, we're going to fly this drone up to see what's in that secret room. You
ای
good with this?
بابا
Yeah, that's
fuck
cool.
Godspeed. Oh
holy
my gosh,
shit
this looks so majestic. I'm dying to know. All right, let's see what's in this room. Wait, Arthur, the room's empty.
Well, 500 years ago, the Spanish came here and they take a lot of the stuffs inside.
But before everything was sadly stolen, this is what historians believe the 7th wonder of the world looked like. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually very beautiful. And while we didn't find any gold, I'm grateful that I could even visit these ancient monuments and share with you guys. Thank you so much. Guys, I love you, Mexico. It's been great. See you later.
پشما حاجی خیلی ویدیو خفنه بود اگه این ویدیو لذت برید لایک کامنت سابسکرایب فراموش نشه اگه تو کامنت ها ایده ای دارید واسم بنویسید تو ویدیو بعدی میبینمتون